is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic night. It has been a long day for me. Got off work, ran the lead, had some things to do, and then got home, took a shower as fast as I could, jersey on, pregame show. So, hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic day, but we got some Eagles football tonight, and yeah, it's just preseason, but guess what? We've got some starting positions to figure out. We've got some depth pieces to figure out here. So we're going to be watching all that. We talked about that this week, what we're going to be watching out for. I'll skim through that, talk a little bit about the players I'm watching. Then we'll talk about the depth chart. Going to make this as quick as possible because the game starts in about 12 minutes. So let's go. Appreciate you all hitting that like button, commenting, subscribing, sharing, all the things you're doing to support the channel. Cannot thank you enough. If you have any questions, comments, who you want to see, who you think is going to have a big game here, show that they need to make this roster, let me hear your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. But I'll show you a little quick recap here. Talking about, offense last night. We talked about the top 40, 20 on offense, 20 on defense. Looking for these quarterbacks. Tanner McKee, can he show up? Can he pick it here? Those running backs keep running the ball. Lou Nichols, man, I'm telling you, we talked about him before last week. Another big game. Will Shipley, he's solidified as that RB3. Don't know he has to play too much. But Johnny Wilson, Smith, maybe Campbell plays, Britton Covey. You're not going to see the starters. But look, Mekhi Becton, not suited. That right guard job is his. We talked about it with Tyler Steen. Unfortunately, you have been pushed out. But I want to see what he can do. Keegan, McMahon, Kennard, Donquit, Toth. A lot of things going down here. And then on defense and the tight ends, you know how I feel about that. Then we'll see who's missing if Calcaterra, these guys are playing. It's going to be nuts. But on defense, a lot of talent, interior defensive line, edge guys. Who's going to show out, show who wants to be what, where, 4, 5, 6. There's so much depth here. You hear the media trying to push narratives. The Eagles need all this help on the line. I think we need help elsewhere. And, at linebacker, I feel good. Can't wait to see Dean and Vaughn, even Trotter and Van Sumeren. Talk about the cornerback position. Holy hell. Can't wait to see the young man Quinion if he plays that much. I think he's going to be a starter regardless, but maybe a little time just because he's so young. You want him to be ready for the regular season. But these other guys, vying for a job. Ringo is part of the future. He'll be here, but want to see what he can do. You talk about these other guys. Does Stevens even play this game? And then the safeties. Justin Simmons just signed with the Falcons today, so yeah. One of these guys has to step it up. We'll see if anybody wants to do that. We'll see if Garner plays. He was limited in practice, but a safety needs to step it up here. And, we looked at the depth chart. We had Cooper DeJean taken off, but he will not play. He was taken off that NFI list. But here's the update. Anyone in red missed practice, the last practice the other day. Anybody with obviously an IR or puppet, that's what list they're on, as you just saw. The orange means they were limited in practice. So maybe Campbell plays. Talked about Becton. He has that right guard job locked up, but who wants to be that wide receiver 3 by committee? I don't know. Maybe we make a trade. Maybe we sign someone, but elsewhere, I feel great at running back, quarterback, offensive line. Now, tight end, another concern for me. We'll see how those other guys do. And then on defense, there were guys like C.J. Gardner-Johnson now, so you get to see these other safeties, guys like Maddox and Bradbury now playing safety. Stearns, not, healthy enough yet, so these other guys are going to have a chance to show what they've got here. And again, DeJean won't be playing, but you could see he was limited in practice. And, elsewhere, I don't think you'll see many of the starters. I think you'll see Huff. He's trying to, become an every down kind of guy, but we'll use a rotation regardless. But he needs to be good against the run, not just a pass rusher. But you'll see all of these guys out here that are vying for jobs or trying to, play a new position. So, I'm bumped up. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a few minutes here before I'm going to bounce. You see, maybe we can get some returns tonight. We got a lot of competition there. So if maybe somebody can show, hey, I need to be here because of my return ability, maybe that helps them make this squad. So, hey, a lot to look out for. So I'm bumped up, ready to rock and roll. And we will have a post-game show. We'll be breaking down what we saw, who did good, bad, all of the above. And then, of course, tomorrow we'll have a more in-depth look at that. For Fan Friday, let's go. And of course, Rob, it is my pleasure. Appreciate you tuning in. Yo, CJ, my dude, hope you're doing well. I don't know what rumors you're talking about. You guys know I'm not a big fan of that stuff. But look, I have not been told anything from my source, but that doesn't mean anything, isn't happening. Whatever you're hearing, I've talked about this, where I don't really care, man. You got Ringo, Mitchell, Rogers, and then, the back end guys got a lot of good competition there where I think this is Darius Slay's last year regardless. So if they were to get rid of him, it's no sweat off my back. I'm going to be honest with you. But I think he'll be here to help these young guys continue to grow. But, hey, you never know. But I don't know, man. Or not. Hold on one second. I think it just flew past something. Tanner and Shipley. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching Tanner McKee with the second team. I want to see what he can do with better receivers, guys that don't suck. And, dinking and dunking from Pickett, I need to see more than that. But preseason or not, we'd be waiting for this day. Or not. Okay, I got what you're saying. They're waiting for this day. Yeah, man, I love anything. I love training camp, practice. Dude, I'm a true sicko. So, if you guys are sickos, you're in the right place. Let's go, Tiffany. Appreciate you tuning in, my man Drew. Let's go. Sicko season in full effect. Hope you guys are doing well. It's almost the end here, baby. 22 days away, almost 3 weeks, and we are watching game 1 of the 2024 season. Holy I can't wait, man. I can't wait. And no, I did not see that. But you're always going to see something every day out there from the media. We're signing everybody. We're getting Justin Simmons. We're trading for Matthew Judon. Calais Campbell's here. I mean, you know how it goes with them. So if I'm not told anything, I don't push any of those narratives or make shows about that stuff. I know a lot of people, they hear something and they make a show and then everybody's like, oh, this is happening. So I'm not sure if that's what happened today, CJ, my man. I was working my ass off all day and I literally have not been able to look at anything. So I didn't see anything about that. So from my end, no clue what they are putting out there now. So, look, either way, we got a lot of talent at cornerback. That's the one position I've talked about. You saw, ESPN saying that's our biggest, position of need. I think that was like a week ago. And I was like, are these dudes do they actually pay attention to what's going on? Like, you got to be kidding me with this stuff, dude. It's pretty funny. But go Birds! And I appreciate all of you. And my man Lil, let's go. And better see all your asses on the postgame show because, that's much better, time to be able to evaluate what we saw, talk about it. So I hope to see you then. Wanted to jump on here quick. Always do a pregame show for these if I'm not at these damn games. So always try to be here for you guys. Obviously pushing it to the limit, getting home from work. I had to take a shower, dude. I was covered in just block dust and cement. Dude, my hands still they're covered in blisters as you can see, but getting it in, baby. Making sure I was home in time. And my man Andre agreeing. Look, man, I'm still sticking to my guns. I think Hurts wins MVP. I think the Eagles win the Super Bowl. And until the media repeats every word I've said, I'm going to keep repeating it. So right now it is, 7 here. So there it would be, 1 o'clock in the morning, I believe, for Drew. What's up, Smoke Machines? Yo, and then they kicked 7 o'clock. So we're making it a quick one. Appreciate you tuning in, Dylan, my man. Hope you guys are all enjoying your day. And, yeah, you know how that stuff goes, bro. Facebook is into – I try not to even interact anymore on the social media. I tell you guys, come here and talk on the show. That's because every time I do, somebody's offended, pissed off about something. Somebody was mad. I said this defensive line was good, and everybody sucks because we don't have Linval Joseph and then Ndamukong Suh, and we lost Cox, and we traded Reddick, and we should have traded back for him and pay him, even though we traded him away because we weren't going to pay him. And then these people just, they start throwing insults out, and they start getting upset because they have no idea what they're talking about, and they're just pissed off all the time. And it's like, bro, I don't have time for that. I don't care that you're mad and you hate the Eagles. Like, we love our Eagles. I rush home to make a damn pregame show and talk to you about a preseason game because, well, we love our Birds in these parts. So that's what I'm all about, man. And you're always going to have that nonsense. But, hey, they pushed me to start this, group years ago. And so glad to see so many other content creators and people created, through what I was trying to do. And it's like, dude, I just wanted to change the game, start getting players on, media people, do something different than just making stuff up as the media likes to do. And then lets people just fly into the wind. So it's nuts, but let them just, do their thing. But Drew, you're a true sicko. I love you, man. And I doubt I'll see you for the post-game show. Where that will be around like 4 a.m. for you. But get some rest. Maybe you'll wake back up and maybe we'll talk about it. If not, I'll be back tomorrow after work. And if I don't see you then, maybe this weekend we'll be throwing it down, talking some Birds. If not, my man, really can't thank you enough for your support. You are truly awesome. Love each and every one of you guys. Truly apologize that it's been so busy this week and this entire summer. It's just been insane for me. But I'm going to continue mapping out how this is going to work this season so we, get the content out there that you guys deserve and need. Knowing what's going on around everywhere, that's important to me. the actual game and then the actual business side of the game. So I'll continue putting that stuff out. And when the season starts, we'll talk about the injuries. We'll talk about the other team, behind enemy lines, getting to know everything about them, what's going on with their injuries, who they added this year. Everything like I do for the Eagles, I will do for the team we play that week. You will know everything leading up to the game, who's questionable, out, all that stuff. We will continue to do here. The top matchups, days leading up to it. You will be informed and entertained. Just because I'm working doesn't mean I'm going. It's just less graphics, less time to do stuff. So, alarm set to 5 a.m. You true sicko, man. I love you though, dude. And sure, the game will be over before that. Hopefully I get to talk to you, my man. I appreciate all of you guys. With all these weapons locked in. Hey, that's what's up, man. And I think it was at like something wild when I made the bet, like 1,500 something. But this man, they can doubt him all they want, but I'm telling you, he has continued to develop. The weapons are there. Saquon Barkley's here. Yes, Kelsey's gone, but I'm telling you, man, this offense is going to be on fire with Kellen Moore as the offensive coordinator. I think this team gets back to where they were. This defense helps this offense out, right? You're not just relying on them to do everything. So I think there's a lot of great things to look forward to here. And we're going to talk about a lot of that after the game here. Let's watch what happens here. And hell yeah, my friend, let's go, baby. We'll be cheering at the end of the season here when he locks it in. And, well, we'll win that Super Bowl, which will be even better, which I think that bet was 1,500 as well. But, look, I love each and every one of you. I hope you're having a great day. Hopefully, you come back here for the post-game show. It'll be a few minutes, maybe 5-10 if I need a drink or need to eat something. But I will be back after the game. We'll talk about what we saw, and then we'll bring it down into more detail this weekend. But all I've got for you, if you got anything from this, do me a favor, hit that like button. You can always subscribe down below. All of the comments, sharing this stuff, it truly means the world to me. You guys are awesome. I love each and every one of you, but that is all I've got for you. So until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You guys have a great night. Enjoy the game, and as always, say it with me now, Go Birds!